Hello guys, hello chat, how's it going? Everyone who has hopped on so far, seen a bunch of people already. Hello Cobb, D, Isaac, Sky, Nils. Hello guys, stop spamming the freaking Discord links in the chat. What the hell? Give me a second to check everything here. Hello. Another day, another party games tournament match. And hello IL, hello Sylvian fan. We will have a very exciting day today because one game today already been played, and right after it, almost like an hour later, uh, we'll be having another winners bracket game. Earlier today, for anyone who missed, Nils has defeated Itamar, another leaderboarder, in a clean 3-0 sweep with two very confident first games and very close game 3. And now he's going up against IL, a person who also clean swept both of his opponents so far in the winners bracket. Both of them are very good players, very one of the best new gens for sure. I don't think they've played in the official tournaments. They did a bunch of 1v1s and those were usually very close. And this game will also not be an exception, I'm pretty sure. It will be an exciting game. Hello guys. You guys suck. You know that. Hello Ken. Hold on, let me... But yeah, I just saw something funny in tournament chat. Sky, I don't think I'm throwing the predictions tournament. You guys will see everything in the end. Don't forget who's writing the script for this whole thing, Sky, okay? Also, how am I supposed to win if I'm just gonna predict the same thing everyone else predicts, okay? You don't understand how gambling works, Sky. Predicting me. Change this. Clearly sent to No, it's also part of the script so people won't suspect me. Okay, that's the plan. I swear. not copium. I swear. Gambling addict. Yes, we should instead of giving points and predictions, we should start like betting real money in party games predictions. Like that would be fun. Let me adjust the scoreboard. Today we will be having neither sand or ship will be on the scoreboard. We will be having Cobb. I don't see you in this on the spreadsheet yet though. Can you like start changing the scoreboard as well so I can make sure that it's working? I agree. Right, I'll hop on that. Yeah, thank you. And we will begin in around like a few minutes. Just making sure everything is set up, everything is ready. To go to start this exciting matchup. Sand is gonna make so much bank, yeah. Sand is a smart fella. Definitely knows what he's doing there, but we'll see. You never know with the party gamers, with the party games tournaments, and as soon as and I don't know. As the tournament progresses, there will be way more and more close games and more unexpected results. We're already halfway done, which is crazy. It hasn't been even 2 weeks, and we'll be having 2 more games today. After that, we will have Tab and Sky. I think right as this game ends, and later today, Monkey versus Isaac. So probably a bunch of games tomorrow as well. Maybe me and Ken play tomorrow. We'll see. If I get more than 3 hours of sleep this time, we might play tomorrow. We'll see. Oh my god, first 0-1000. Damn. IL cracked indeed. Yeah, Top Sky scheduled in like 15 minutes, I think, originally, but obviously it will be postponed a bit until this game ends. Okay. Let me party our Good lads, good players here. Oh, this will be something. This sure will be, this might be one of the closest games in the tournament so far. The closest we've seen were Wire Oogie and Denias Boots, Blitzer, Sky. Well, there are a bunch of them actually. So that were like 5-game matchups, but still. Those are the 3 that I remember the most, being the closest. Yeah, I can play tomorrow, Smile Pog. Nils might get boned a bit, we will see. We shall see how it will go, because both of them are very good. Nils showed an insane consistency today across all games. IL is obviously also very consistent, and when we have 2 good players around the same skill level with insane amount of consistency, it will just come down to who will do less mistakes, who will have a bit like small RNG moments in their favor. And obviously a big factor, especially for IL, if pick jousting is now in the pool. I haven't seen any pick joustings today in Itamar versus Nils, and if pick jousting starts popping up in the in the games, yeah, IL will definitely have better chances. He's very cracked at it, and Nils is pick jousting is Nils' one of the weakest games, so we shall see. That IL will win the first game 2016. Interesting prediction. Yeah. Okay, I think I am good to go. Have everything set up. Command ready. Are participants ready? Let's see. If I'm right, I get 100 predictions points, right? Please no. Okay, both of them are ready. I am ready as well. Hope you guys are ready to see this very exciting game. Let's just start. Let's queue into the game and see how it will go. What? Winners first game of winners bracket round 3, the quarterfinals, and the quarterfinals of winners bracket. This is the first time I'll participate in big tournaments, and Nils last time in the quarterfinals of final bracket lost against Sand, but since then a lot of change. Nils has improved. IL is not really the same type of player as Sand, so we shall see how it will go. I think Nils and IL are pretty much similar in terms of their best games, including Annals Order, where they both have an insane PBs and insane world records above 230 plus, the only 2 people with it. Let's see them fight it out, and this is one of the games where it will all come down to smaller mistakes, smaller things like better animal spawns, and so far IL has been having way better luck. Nils didn't manage to get anything around him, doesn't notice 2 cows right on his side, but still getting some decent points. Finally starting to slowly catch up to IL, but still a little bit behind, doing good 1 hits and then lagging a little bit. Oh, this might not be good for Nils. Starting off with a lag here. Oh, look at him, he just having so many issues right now. That is unfortunate, and IL is increasing his lead. Oh god. We might need to stop the match a little bit. Let's see what Nils will say. Yeah, I will be winning the first round by 1 star. And we're moving into Ho 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 again. That is pretty favorable to IL because of the CPS, but we'll see. Nils is usually good at it too. IL starting off in the middle, Nils trying to cut him off, and kinda manages to do so. Yeah, he blocks IL here with the random Will he get will he have enough land to win though? He should be able to if he steals a bit from Nons here. I think Nils got it. I think Nils won this. Although the light blue random has a lot of land, and I know both him and AL have around the same. Actually, I'm not sure anymore. It's gonna be close to win all three of them. Now Nils, Nils passed AL here, and the random doesn't have enough land or time to pass IL as well, so it will be a tied up score after game 1. After game 2, sorry. Really good start. Good play from Nils there. And we're moving into round 3 Anvil Spliff. Oh gosh, chat is going crazy. I'll read it while we're starting Anvil Spliff. Because I don't think anything crazy will happen at the start. Also the last match to be the same. Doesn't Fizzy have 230 plus? No, Fizzy has like 220, 221 or something. Why stopping the match? Just if he will continue to lag, I will like give him time to like refresh his internet and shit. But he seemed to be okay in Ho and so far in Anvil Spliff. Might have just been a small like lags in Animal Solar. Maybe FPS lags for him, I don't know. Using the random for strats, yeah. Yeah, very good start of the game. Let's see how Anvil Spliff will go. Almost all the randoms are dead, only one remaining. Both Nils and IL in the same area. Is Nils trying to target his opponent again like he did earlier today with Itamar? I said earlier that it is a very risky play, and Nils kinda lagged there for a bit as well, but let's see. Yeah, because Nils is not only following IL, he's like since like oh my gosh, since you're following someone in Endless Spliff, and all the animals that are targeting the person will most likely be falling on you, so it's a very, very risky strategy here from Nils. Both of them are in the same area, going for the same blocks. Is the map almost gone here? And Nils, barely saves himself. And that's what I was talking about. They're both on the same block, and IL dies to the anvil. Nil is now up 1 star ahead. 3 rounds in, cannon painting a game where IL might try to regain his lead if he manages to cover Nils off, but there's only 2 randoms here. Not that much possibility for a swing, so it will most likely be just first, second place. But so far Nils is not even top 3. Well, wasn't top 3, now finally catches up to random IL with a significant lead this time. And he is trying to cover Nils, he is trying to make him lose to random, make him not place second here. It might work out. Nils is a little bit behind, finally trying to catch up. They're switching, and IL getting first place and Nils tank for second, I think, with a random, but it's still 2 stars, and score is now backed up. A very crazy start, both of them so close in all games, and IL tying up the score after game 4, moving in round number 5, Lawnmower, a game that Nils played a bunch today, and they're both starting to go in the same direction. IL getting all the grass at the side, Nils, just like with Anvil Spliff, just following him behind, and now can only pray for IL's pathing to be worse than him towards the end, because IL getting a pretty decent lead so far. Nils trying to catch up here, being around 10-15 points behind. IL with a pretty good navigation, pretty good pathing in circles. I think IL might be taking this round too. Yeah, it is very close. IL increases his lead towards the end. Nils is almost getting passed by random here, but still enough points to get second place. and IL is now up ahead with 3 rounds left by only 1 star, and with all the games being so close, you cannot tell how it will end. Trampolinia game number 6. Nils getting the first booster and getting the plus 10. Random stealing booster number 2 might be getting the 10 points here, yes, and might be screwing IL a lot. Oh my gosh. Nils getting another plus 10. He's almost at the end. He needs just 4 more coins. IL doesn't have any time to catch up. Another tie with 2 rounds left. It's so close. They're moving into round 7 shooting range. No ban games, no interruptions. We are just watching very close matchup, very close game 1. It's all up to, like I said, smallest mistakes, smallest RNG moments. Nils starting with a significant 30-point lead over IL. IL finally getting some points, catching up to Nils immediately, who got this TNT, probably won this shooting range. IL with the TNT and only 9 points off, 1 more golden mob, and IL might be getting a win, but Nils is also 1 golden skeleton. If he steals it from IL here, he might have a chance, but no, IL 1 star ahead with pig fishing as the last round of game 1. Both of them are insanely good at it. I think Nils has a better spawn and he needs to win this one to tie up the score. Both of them going for the first cycle. Nils getting the first pig, but then messes up immediately. IL tying up the score. It's gonna be so close. IL missing a bunch of pigs though. Already at the start, Nils with a 3-point lead. He needs to be consistent here. He needs to keep up this lead in order to tie up the score. This is the last round. This is the last opportunity for him to not lose this game number 1. IL. Oh, Nils messes up twice in a row. IL has an opportunity to catch up. Nils is a bit laggy again. Not the time to be lagging here. IL catching up. Only 1 pick behind, but still Nils trying to keep the lead. Oh, this is so close. IL messes up here twice in a row. Nils improving the score. 20 seconds left. Nils might be tying up the score here. 5 picks ahead. Only 10 seconds left. Nils is approaching 30. IL messes up a lot. I think this is it. I think this is time for the game 1. Yeah, IL doesn't have time, and the game number 1 ends in a perfect 20-20 tie. What a start. GG's. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one score already. GG's. Wow, that was a game. That was a game. Both of them were just neck and neck. Like, no one was in the lead by a lot of stars. It wasn't like a story of a comeback or something. It was just both of them getting a win every single round back to back, and just crazy performance from both of them. Both of them showing some insane plays today. Yeah, and a very deserved 20-20 tie. Very good score for both of them. They now both closer to winning this matchup. Now we might not see 5 games 5-game matchup anymore because of a tie, but we might see a 3-2 score anyway with how close this game was. Holy shit. That was really good. Up until the very end it was not decided, because speak fishing is anyone's game, especially with how good both of them are, and Nils with better consistency once again, IL with a bit of chokes, and it just, and like I said, everything comes down to little chokes, little RNG moments. Like whoever gets the TNT, whoever gets better spawns in Animal Slaughter, all that stuff. Yeah, very close game. Very close. Oh gosh. I'm fine now, okay. I hope it will not be like affecting you too much. Okay, let me check something really quickly. And let's continue. And good thing, no banned games, not banned games. So let's see what they will get as in game number 2. Game 2 should be whole null now. Okay, IL is ready. Let's see what they will get in game number 2. This was very close. This was insane performance from both of them. Wow, I'm overwhelmed by how good it was. Let's see what they will get now. New lobby, new randoms. What kind of games they will roll in the pool right now. And starting off with Super Ship. A potential swing start for one of the players. I don't know if any of them will risk it to be aggressive at the start of such an important close game. Nils already getting a bit trapped within randoms here. Yeah, both of them are being pretty safe. Nils killing off one of the randoms, trying to secure at least the top 2 here. Yeah, both of them doing exact same move, going away from each other. Nils is trying to be somewhat aggressive towards AL here, trying to trap him with randoms, and almost getting trapped himself. Nils wasn't in a good spot, but also being very confident, somewhat trapping IL here. IL in a bad spot, but jumping out of this predicament, almost dying to his own tail. IL in a very bad situation right off the start, but manages to escape. Yeah, what a jump in a very, very close moment. IL killing off last random. There will be no swings, there will be only 1 star difference, but who will get it? Nils with a good trick move here and almost manages to cut off IL, but IL once again barely surviving. Nils is so confident with his moves here, and IL only barely manages to escape, only barely manages to survive. Nils is in a way better spot. He only needs to make sure not to do any big mistakes. IL going for a bold jump, bold move here, almost cutting Nils off, but Nils is as confident as usual, just staying calm, staying collective, turning around. He knows he has some space behind him near the wall, and he escapes from a certain depth here. IL with another jump, and this time catches Nils off guard, and IL winning the first round of game number 2. What the play? Oh my gosh. What insane play from IL, and really good plays from Nils. Close game number 1, going into chicken rings as round 2. Nils is playing backwards. IL going for risky right cut, going for all sort of cuts here. Both him and Nils almost pushing each other out. IL messing up a little bit one of the rings, and Nils messing up next ring after that, falling behind IL. He now needs to go for all those crazy cuts he was doing before if he wants to tie up the score. IL already approaching the finish line. Nils doesn't have too much time. IL be finishing first. This chicken rings 2-star lead for IL after round 2. Very close jungle jump. Another game that will be just down to the smallest little plays, smallest little mistakes, like the one at the start where IL already gets a lead because of the fence and because Nils falls in the hole. It is not a good start for Nils here whatsoever. IL just needs to not mess up, and he has a solidified first place again. 3-star lead for IL as game number 3, as round number 3 ends. Way better start for IL in terms of stars, but still the performance of both players is insanely good. And Frozen for a game where Nils is very good at. Well, IL is really good at it too, but Nils is very confident at this one and might try and catch up here, but he's already on the edge and random is targeting him. 2 randoms are going at Nils right now. This is not a good RNG for him, but he still manages to survive, he still manages to dodge. IL is on the edge, Nils almost killing him off, but manages to escape. IL is dead, Nils is just left with randoms here, and he just needs to kill 2 more to catch up to IL in stars here. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. One of the randoms just walks off. What is going on? And the last random is dead. Nils ties up the score in round number 4. an insane performance from him here. And now going into Lava Escape, a game that is both of them are basically the same level at. Let's see who will prevail. IL starting off with the lead. Nils is exactly one block behind, but manages to somewhat catch up, having a bit better pace, maybe a little less chokes than IL. Slowly cutting down the lead that IL got at the start. This is so close. It's only IL needs to try to not do any mistakes if he wants to get back his lead that he lost in that frozen floor, but Nils catches up. They're both at the same frame. Look at this space. They're both breaking blocks at the same frame. Nils doing a little bit of choke. IL getting up ahead once again as they approach the last 10 blocks. Nils is right behind. He is just within the reach, almost catching up to IL here again, and then messes up at the end, and IL getting back that only one star lead that he had before. What a game we're watching right now. Jesus Christ. Paid actors, yeah. Such a close game. And IL with 5 rounds out of the way, 1 star ahead, with all the games being extremely close shooting range. It showed last time that it is just anyone's game. 2 golden zombies at the start, 3rd appears at the last row. Who will get the lead of the bat? IL with 20 points, killing 2 golden zombies. Nils catching up and now up ahead. He's at 50 right now. Nils can tie up the score if he kills just 1 more golden zombie or kills off little skeletons, little zombies. He's only 4 points off. 1 more skeleton and Nils ties up the score. What a game we're watching. 2 rounds left. Workshop, very good game, and Nils getting good side. I have no idea what IL got. We'll see. Probably depending on their pace. Who will be first? IL starting with the lead. I think both of them have good side. I think both of them having a good side here right now. Nils is only slightly behind his opponent and then catches up. They're both around the same pace now as they go into the 3rd craft. Yeah, both of them finishing like at the same frame. Look at this scoreboard. What is going on? I do not know who will be winning this one. Nils is getting up ahead towards the end of the last craft. He needs to keep up this lead to try and win and get up ahead. He wins. He wins Workshop just by a little bit. And Nils is 1 star ahead, I think. I think Nils is 1 star ahead as with the 1 round left. And we're getting money. 1 more round. Jesus, what a insane match we're watching. Nils only 1 star ahead, just like IL was before round 8 last time. And Nils just needs to pray he gets a game that basically anything other than pig jousting to maybe try and keep the lead, or just at least manage to tie, to not let IL get those 3 stars, that 3-star lead he can. With pig jousting 1 round left. Let's see what it will be. If only we didn't get that spider mace, it would have been insanely paced, insanely close game. What is going on? Yeah, only 1 banned game so far. That's really poor. Also not requeuing game 8 ban. You know, maybe one of the participants wants to win in the game. Oh, I all got the win last time. Oops. Mixo Rush, I don't think would be goaded. No. And campaigning as last round, right? Wait, is campaigning last round or is it a repeat? No, it's not a repeat. It's last round of game number 2. IL last time won this one and also managed to almost knock Nils out of top 2, which Nils must not let IL do. Nils must place at least 2nd to not lose this game. He is falling behind. IL a little bit catching up. Oh, this might be close. IL targeting Nils. Nils almost getting passed by random. He's on the bottom of Top 2. He's so close to getting past, and IL wins! Wait, settle draws with extra on. Hold on. Hold on. It might have been another tie between Nils and the random. Hold on. I would need to check something really quickly. I would need. It said that settle draw with extra. If Nils tied with second place here, it was another tie. Let's see it. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's not over yet, so I'll just stop recording and go into the lobby here. Yeah, my account for blocks. This is yeah, it do be like that sometimes. I'm sorry guys, but we need to make sure that it was all fair settled here. Let's go in around 20 minutes. Last frame said 104. Well, last frame usually, like, the scoreboard in can painting doesn't update fast enough. Like especially with bad ping, the scoreboard is not correct usually, so might be inaccurate. Yeah, so let's test it out. Let's check it all. This is gonna be for free. It sure might be. IL needs to pray that Nils didn't tie with that last random. What was the name of the random who tied with Nils? You guys remember? Yeah, huge dub for Nils. If anyone can go and check the remote. Okay. I think it was Mac Expert, wasn't it? I don't know. Okay. First of all, let's see what color Nils was here. Okay, Nils is pink. Might have been Constar. I'll just keep track of everyone here, I guess. Constar is cyan. Nils is pink. Right? Okay. And I'll check Mac Expert here too. Yes. Well, let me try and check the. I can, but yeah, I guess. But I just wanted to, so I won't have to go back in the replay to check the colors if I got it wrong. Okay, and Mac Expert is orange. So okay, orange, cyan, pink, all those people. Nils is pink. I think he might be tied with orange here or cyan. Let's see. Gonster was cyan, right? No, I'm not stupid. Yeah, he was cyan. Yeah, he tied with Gonster. Okay, so let's see now. You guys can recount it too to make sure that I'm not throwing. Okay, I'll start with Nils. Quickly. I've got a lot of experience with that shit. Retiming it for all the tournaments before. So that's how I do all the canon paintings to make sure that it was fully that the scoreboard was updated correctly and shit. Also, I cannot see the chat right now. I am sorry. I will be back momentarily. Okay. It says Nils had 104 for me. What did Cyan had? Let's see. 6. And wait, I calculated 102 for Cyan. Wait, did I get it wrong? Hold on, I will recount Cyan again very quickly. Because it said that it was a tie, but yeah, it says 102 for Cyan. On chat, what is? I think that's a score last. No, it should be last number of X because I've seen. I guarantee you it's the not number of X, number of blocks on the board. I can guarantee you. Maybe it was someone else who tied with Nils. Maybe it was. Maybe Nils tied with IL. No. We have time. I'll check every other color. Why not? Seems. No, I don't think any. I don't think. Wait, did anyone count Nils's? Did I miscalculate Nils? Sorry for that. This is quite interesting development here. Hypixel being silly. I will recount Nils again really quickly in case I completely screwed it. Oh no, Nils also had 102. Okay, no, I miscalculated. Nils had 102, so it is a tie between Nils and Random, which means Nils gets second place, and it is another tie between our participants. Another 2020, another, not 2020, 1919 tie. GG's. Hold on. Am I still in the party? No. If you guys in the party, I'll just re-invite you both. Damn, that's how this is down to the wire 21. This is how close the game is. That's what I was talking about. Just smallest development, smallest little things, and just something as tight in campaigning even here with a random and uh yeah, they're just too evenly matched. Though IL did win more rounds in that last game. Nils was heavily saved by that 3-0 frozen floor, that's for sure, but still doesn't defeat the fact that both of them are very close. And now, after just 2 games, they both are 2 wins, and they just need one more, both of them, one more win, and they will be moving up in the bracket, in the winners bracket. Fortnite's sudden death. Dude, imagine Fortnite. This will be insane. Yeah. Still not a 4+ game match. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They also saved it for more, but then Clash have to get the lead, and then IL was the one saved by campaigning. Yeah. I'm glad that Hypixel at least tells us that there is a tie, so we can like determine these things now. Back in the day, we would have been already in the middle of game 3 with IL one step closer to the win, but now both of them just within the reach, just within the grasp of the win, and this the closest matchup so far, which is not even probably gonna be a 4 or 5 game matchup. It's probably gonna end right here. Whoever gets a bit more lucky, whoever gets less chokes. So let's see it. Let's see for possibly the end of this insane matchup so far. What if the same frame for Jungle Jump Workshop? I'm not gonna deal with that during the tournament games. It's like, in the perfect scenario, like we should count it as a tie too, but also no. Also, like, it would be just too much. Like, it would be just killing the pace completely. Like, even just like those like small retimes, yeah, just once in a while, are like, I don't know, might kill the pace for participants and viewers a bit, but we'll see. Maybe as the time goes by, we will have some sort of like tie settles for those games as well. But it's a talk for another day, another tournament probably, and right now we have probably the final match, the final game between Nils and AL, who managed to tie the first 2 rounds. Let's see what they will get in game number 3. Oof. I have no idea what to expect anymore. Starting off with Lab Escape, a game that was insanely close both times between them, with IL only winning just by a little bit both times, I think. Yeah, it might be close. IL starting off with a lead again, but they're both, look at the scoreboard, they're both basically neck and neck here. Once again, Nils is just half a block behind and seems to be having a bit better pace, slightly cutting the lead and getting closer to IL inch by inch, but IL still in a little of the lead. He needs to not choke here if he wants to start with a win. Game number 3, the most important game of this matchup. IL and Nils are neck and neck. IL still slightly ahead, approaching the end of the tube, 10 blocks remaining. Who will be victorious? Nils messes up a little bit, falling behind, and IL finishing first, starting off game 3 with 1-star lead. Waiting for the quad tie, please no. Yeah. Oh gosh, let's see what we will get next, and it's Spider Maze. Fuck you. But you know, Spider Maze is like, I don't know, the doomsayer of the party games tournaments. It's always something crazy happens after Spider Maze, especially if it's before round 8. It's always Spider Maze right before that. So let's see if this will be an exception. What was I cooking there? Oh gosh, okay. Skipping game number 2. Let's see. The second round, I mean. Chicken Rings, a game that was also insanely close last time, with Nils being up ahead at the start and then messing up a little bit, letting IL catch up and win. Both of them going for a really good cut at the start. Nils! What a play, pushing IL into the ring and getting a huge lead. IL falling behind Renz, but he will obviously be able to pass them with a little bit of a mess ups, a little bit of pumps, and Nils with massive lead at the start. He just needs not to choke. It's just the phrase that I will be repeating a lot, that I was repeating, I will be repeating it a lot. It just comes down to who will be able to consistently keep up their pace in the game, and IL seems to be catching up Nils with doing those chokes I was talking about, but then getting the lead back, finishing first just by few frames. What is this game? What is this game, dude? What is going on? Nils tying up the score. They're getting another bun game. Get this out of here. And only 2 randoms in the game left. Yeah, this is genuinely... Why did I hear it twice? Thank you for the follow, Bacon. Or maybe I'm just going crazy from this fucking insane game. Now we will be requeuing for the battle lobby after we play out the remaining rounds here, so there will be a possibility for a swing, but I don't know how much swing they will get in this lobby specifically with only 2 randoms here. But it might not come down to this. This game was so far just the closest thing I've seen. It might be the best one, I don't know. I mean, Daniels and Boots was also really close, and it was 5 game match. I personally like it a lot as well, but I don't know, I think this one just, the 2 ties just beats it, just this so far. Let's see what will happen in game 3, Jungle Jump, round number 3. Game that Nils messed up a little bit last time, this time not being able to get on the fence again. IL starting with a lead, and all 4 players, including the randoms, are neck and neck here. Nils catching up, getting the lead on the stairs. He's up ahead now. Just don't stub your toe and Nils will be up ahead after round number 3. What a comeback from Nils here at the stairs. 1-star lead after 3 rounds for Nils. What a match. Just what is going on here? And now RPG, a game with not that many randoms, so probably not gonna be any swings, but we've seen some crazy stuff happening. Both Nils and IL spawning right next to each other, and one of the randoms, IL trying to go for Nils first, Nils trying to go for a random, then and both of them just kind of waiting, not going for anyone, just they know that the random is on 2 hits. Nils going for another one. One of the randoms is at just 1. IL notices it, going for him, but Nils stealing the random. Oh, right in front of IL. I cannot speak right now. IL is on 1 hit. Nils can kill IL off here, misses the shot, and IL doesn't manage to kill one of the randoms again. Nils killing IL, now up ahead and killing the random in the middle. IL with 0 kills, and random with the 2 kills. Is IL not gonna get any? IL's behind both randoms. What is going on? IL finally getting a kill, tying with one of the randoms, getting 3rd place, but still losing 2 stars to Nils in an insanely close game. What a play from Nils. What a very smart place in RPG from him. Yeah, IL died only once, so he gets 3rd place. He barely squeezed out this 1 star, and now they're getting pig fishing where Nils is up ahead a little bit already, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close between them. IL messes up again and falling behind one more fucking point. This could be huge. Nils with 3-star lead already, and he might make it 4. He might make it 4 if he wins this pig fishing. He's up ahead by 4 pigs. Having a little bit of lag back here again, but playing it slowly, playing it safely, playing it confidently. 30 seconds left. IL still 5 behind. Messing up again. But Nils misses 2. It's not over yet. IL still has a bit of time to catch up. Random stealing one of the picks from Nils. IL is now only 3 behind. Can he tie it up in here? Or is Nils gonna be increasing his score even more? Nils 3 ahead with 10 seconds left. Only 2 ahead now. 5 seconds. Nils at 30. Nils wins pig fishing. 4 stars ahead of IL. Bro, what is going on? And now Avalanche. And we have only 3 rounds left. Nils 4 stars ahead of IL. I will be requeuing, I think. Yeah, no point of waiting. Oh gosh. Let's just... I'll see the future of his prediction. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. 3 more. It is not over yet. 4-star lead with 3 rounds is not the guaranteed win, especially since we haven't seen pig jousting yet. The game that has been always a savior for IL. Will it appear now to save him, or is Nils gonna go in the next round of winners bracket? Let's see it. Round number 6, frozen floor. It is also a swing. It is also a swing where IL can try to make up those stars, or Nils might do another 3-0 sweep and finish this game off. What is gonna happen? Both of them going straight at each other. Of course they do. Both of them close to the edge. Nils with better accuracy, but still not really close to killing IL with better dodges. Random's a bit in the way here. Oh, Nils almost dying in the center from the random, but still manages to win. One of the randoms going for IL as well. This is a mess. This is so chaotic. This is gonna be down to smallest things. IL almost killing Nils here. Both of them barely surviving. And Nils almost killing IL. IL is out. This might be it. I think this is it. If Nils outlives the randoms, no, he dies. It's a 0-0 frozen floor again. What was that indeed? And only with 2 rounds left, it's still a good thing for Nils, but he might have ended the matchup here if he got 3 stars. But 2 rounds left, Nils 4 stars ahead. What's round number 7, minecart racing? Still not over, unless Nils wins this one. If Nils wins minecart racing, it's done. The job is done. Who has more wool? Nils with better accuracy, but then missing one of the shots. I think he boosted IL here for a bit. Both of them neck and neck in here. Nils catching up ahead. Did he hit max speed yet? I don't know. I think he got max speed. I think Nils won it. Nils 5 stars ahead with 1 round left. Even pig jousting is not gonna save IL now. Whoa. And now Jigsaw Rush as the last round to finish this insane matchup off. Let's just see it. Let's just watch them both pop off here. Both of them finish at the same frame. Of course they fucking do. GG's to both of them. Wow. I have no words for this game. I have no fucking words for this game. IL winning Jigsaw, but losing overall matchup. GG. Wow. This has been the best game of the tournament. That is for sure. Wow. Game of the tournament. Prediction and shambles. Sky, what were you saying before the game about my predictions? Jesus. I was catching it. I told you guys who is writing the script for this whole thing. I told you. Also, why would you predict that? Dude, man, I am. This tournament is insane. This tournament is just fucking wild, and this game is just the pure embodiment of this whole craziness and chaos that we've seen so far. I just wow, wow, just wow. I I'm out of words. I oh no, rigged but by cacti. Yeah, as usual. That is falling, man. Yeah, even I was not expecting that. When I was making the bracket and looked at it, I was like, damn, if I make it to the round 3, I will probably be going up against Sent and AL back to back. Now both of them are in the losers bracket, and I might join them tomorrow. I'm not sure about anything anymore. Ken is like insane, and like this is like this is the closest tournament. I think someone asked me before if I think Wadi asked me today if the people's skills has improved and if the tournament became closer. Yeah, they fucking did. They fucking did. Look at this shit. It's about the people like I like more because Nils and Sky both clutching up and they're the people I think they call in their matches and L both in losers bracket is insanity. It sure is. But yeah, that's the beauty of this tournament. And like they still haven't lost their chances to win the overall thing. Like you can still make it through the losers into the grand finals. You will have to win way more than you would need to if you were in the winners, but damn, that is certainly the game of the tournament so far. GG's. Both Ayel and Nils both played really well, but man, my little bet played out today. So okay, just gonna explain why I bet on Nils, despite everyone betting on IL. I was thinking of putting 3-1 on IL, but then I looked at their last competitive match they played in 1v1 channel, and like I saw that all of them were very close, except all the games that IL won was because of pick jousting, and we haven't seen any pick jousting earlier today when Nils was playing, so I was like, oh, it must not be in the cycle. IL might be in trouble. And yeah, he sure was, although he still won a lot of rounds, a lot more than Nils in the second game, but that frozen floor saved Nils' ass, obviously. And overall, great performance from both of them. I think both of them got literally the same amount of rounds wins. Let me see. They both got 4 in first game.